Yesterday you met Dolores Quintano. Like thousands of other people, Quintano heard rumors about free money being offered at a small store on Westchester Avenue. But once she got to the store, the owner of E&M Multi-Services said they were only preparing taxes, but said he could get Quintano more than $1,000 in her refund. When we took what little information we had to an IRS-run program, the volunteer tax preparer told Quintano she was only entitled to a $63 refund. So why was there such a big difference? We took Quintano to the IRS to try to find out and make sure the information she handed over was safe. The IRS agent told Quintano she had been a victim of identity theft because a tax return was filed using her social security number and information without her consent or signature. And she's not alone. News 12 received a number of calls from other clients of the company who complained about the suspicious services. And clients tell us E&M Multi-Services may have filed at least 2 more fraudulent tax returns. Mark declined another interview, but we asked him about the allegations that he filed fraudulent tax returns and stole the identity of Quintano and at least 2 other people. He told us, "As far as I understand, according to my employee, one of my employees helped them out, and I was under the impression they left very happy." But Quintano says she's anything but happy.
I'm sick. I'm telling you, I'm sick about this.
The New York City Department of Consumer Affairs and the New York State Department of Taxation and Finance also acknowledged they've received complaints about the company, but said they could not disclose the nature of those complaints. We called Mark again once we learned about these complaints. He told us, "I've not been notified about these complaints. No one has said we have done anything wrong. These are allegations at this point." But when we called the company whose debit cards are being handed out at E&M Multi-Services, we heard this recording.
If you are unable to access your funds and you received your debit card from E&M Multi-Services, please pay close attention to this message. The New York State Department of Taxation and Finance has frozen your funds while they investigate potentially suspicious activity related to tax refunds.
We asked Mark about the frozen funds in the investigation, and he told us, "My company is not a fraud, and I feel it's unprofessional how the debit card company is dealing with the situation." In the meantime, we checked with the IRS to find out if there are any open investigations regarding E&M Multi-Services, but they said they're not permitted to discuss a particular or specific taxpayer's or business's tax matter or their taxes based on federal disclosure regulations and federal law. The IRS says taxpayers should question preparers who do not sign the return or place a preparer tax identification number on it, do not give you a copy of your tax return, promise larger than normal tax refunds, charge a percentage of the refund amount as a preparation fee, require you to split the refund to pay the preparation fee, add forms to your return you have never filed before, and encourage you to place false information on your return, such as false income, expenses, and/or credits. There are many tax preparers who will even help low-income individuals file tax returns for free. Marianne Burns is a quality control supervisor at one of those agencies called Arriva. Burns says all taxpayers should check their preparer's history and qualifications and never turn over their social security number or other important information if they have any doubt.
Once that person has it, they can use it repeatedly and file the first week that taxes are being able to file and beat the genuine taxpayer to the punch,
leaving the taxpayer fighting the same battle year after year. And if Quintano had not contacted us or the IRS about E&M Multi-Services and the Department of Taxation and Finance did not put a freeze on the account, there's a good chance she would have received the money. But if the IRS determined she was not eligible for the filed tax credits, she could have been forced to pay back the entire return, including E&M's $270 fee, plus interest. If you think you've been a victim of identity theft or tax preparer fraud, you can contact the IRS at 800-908-4490.